So Cardano and the overall crypto market have seen a lot happen over the last 24 hours. Some good, some bad, but let's just jump right in and talk about everything. First thing is going to be with the overall crypto market. Right now, we're seeing a couple of very key things happening with Bitcoin's price. Right now, we're seeing Bitcoin's price hovering above the 50-day simple moving average. We've seen Bitcoin bounce off of this key level multiple times over the last few months, and this is going to be very important to maintain this 50-day simple moving average over the coming days if we want to see Bitcoin's price continue its rally higher. Second thing that we've also seen is Bitcoin's price is also approaching $40,000 per coin. We've seen Bitcoin drop down slightly, and this is also a very important level. So we have two key levels right now: Bitcoin's 50-day simple moving average, as well as Bitcoin's $40,000 per coin level. If we drop below this, we very well could be seeing another test of $35,000 per coin in the short term. But remember, long term, very bullish. I am continuing to dollar cost average at these positions, but these are two important levels that you need to keep an eye out on over the coming days and weeks, especially as we're seeing tensions between Russia and Ukraine continue to develop, and also interest rates in the Federal Reserve throughout March. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be really what is going on with Ukraine, because recently we have seen with Ukraine that they have successfully raised $55.7 million. And we've talked about this quite a few times over the last couple of days, but a couple of key things I want to point out. First of which is that we have seen much of these funds raised with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. But in a previous video, we talked about how they added Polkadot, Dogecoin, and Solana to their list of acceptable cryptocurrencies for donations. And they've added all of these altcoins to their official Twitter page or through their Vice Prime Minister's official Twitter page as well. So you could check that out, donate if you want. But one other thing that has happened with Ukraine has been that Ukraine canceled their airdrop. Originally, they were going to have an airdrop for anyone who donated money to support the government or non-governmental organizations. But they have canceled that, and they said moving forward, if you see anything regarding Ukrainian cryptocurrency being launched, that is a scam. That is not real. So be careful there. They said their only plans moving forward are to launch NFTs in the future. No token. They're not launching any fungible token. They are only going to be launching NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be what is going on with Cardano, because we have seen a couple of huge announcements take place with Cardano. The first of which is that Cardano's TVL continues to reach record high after record high. We're seeing that a lot of this is being driven by one DEX in particular that we talked about on the channel about a month and a half ago, and that is MinSwap. MinSwap has seen its TVL continue to skyrocket, now right around $20 million, and we're seeing SundaySwap continue to grow as well. So we're seeing overall the entire Cardano ecosystem, while the price is down, we're seeing that its ecosystem is continuing to grow. And now this is a good sign, because we're not seeing SundaySwap dominate 99% of the TVL in Cardano's ecosystem anymore. We're seeing other projects start to grow, start to actually make some real progress. And that is a great sign for Cardano long term. Next thing I want to talk about is also going to be what is going on with Cardano Whales, because recently we have seen that Cardano whale accounts have added a significant amount of Cardano to their positions. In 2022 alone, we have seen that the number of ADA that these whale addresses hold has increased by 4 billion ADA. It's gone from 8.09 billion at the start of 2022 to now over 12 billion ADA tokens in whale accounts. And they define whale accounts that have between 1 million and 10 million ADA tokens. So this is a huge deal, seeing that whale accounts are continuing to accumulate despite the price falling. In addition to this, we're also seeing smaller accounts with between 100,000 and a million ADA have added 16 million tokens to their positions within a 24-hour window last week. So we're seeing a constant accumulation from whale accounts and smaller accounts as well for Cardano. And you may be asking yourself, well, why is the price down? Still, a lot of short-term holders are in the red. We're seeing a lot of short-term holders in the red because over the last 7 months, we have seen Cardano's price continue to fall. We have seen 7 months in a row where Cardano's price has been in the red. So anyone who has bought within the last 7 months is down. That means that a lot of people who have been adding to their positions as of recently are probably long-term holders who have been in Cardano more than a year. And the reason why we are seeing it fall is because short-term holders, people who have held Cardano for less than a year, have been selling, even though whale accounts and some bigger positions have been accumulating. So really, we've started to see the pace of Cardano's price fall at a slower rate. So for example, a couple months ago, we had seen about a 20%, 30% drop in Cardano's price. Now we have seen that slow down a bit, and it looks like we are finally starting to see a really strong support at 80 cents per coin. This has been a strong support for Cardano for months, but key thing moving forward is that now that we're seeing accumulation, now that we're seeing the market bounce back overall, even though it's still a little on edge, key line right now for Cardano is going to be that $1 per coin. $1 per coin for Cardano is a very crucial level. If we see it break above, I very well expect Cardano to rally to $2 per coin, double in price fairly quickly, but reaching $1 per coin, breaking above it, and staying above it is going to be something that won't be easy because there has been a lot of pressure, a lot of both buying pressure and selling pressure at that dollar per coin. If you zoom out and look over the last 14 months, like just over a year, you could see that $1 per coin, that top blue line, has been a very key level for Cardano. So keep an eye out on what is going on here over the coming weeks. But bottom line is, Cardano's ecosystem is continuing to grow. Not only are we seeing Cardano's ecosystem grow, but we're also seeing a couple of big name celebrities get involved in the project. So Gal Gadot, she recently invested in AdaSwap, which is an ecosystem builder running on Cardano. They had a fundraising round where they raised just over $2 million, and she took up a pretty big investment in this project. And we saw Charles Hoskinson come out on Twitter and say, welcome Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, to the Cardano family. And it's exciting to see that even with Cardano's price falling as of recently, we're seeing celebrities get involved, we're seeing new projects continuing to launch, continuing to raise money, and we're ultimately seeing Cardano's ecosystem continue to grow, as you can see with its TVL, as we have seen that grow substantially as of recently. So really, that's what's going on with the crypto market right now. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter if you don't already. I post there multiple times a day. We're closing in on 10,000 followers there, and we're going to do some giveaways. So make sure to follow me on Twitter. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.